All right. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. What a day, what a day, what an awesome day. Hey, folks, I ain't gonna hold you long. I just want to pull a bit of something on my mind here. This brings me to, I got the shirt on today. I'm supporting Marvel today. Our dear friend Chadwick Boseman. I'm gonna hit us on something right here. And I see a lot of posts. I see it a lot on social media. And like I said, everybody deal with death different. I had to deal with John Lewis's death different. But it wasn't sad, and it was just it's powerful to see a man lifestyle to what he fought for, what he was fighting for until the end. And it seems to me his spirit is still fighting. It seems to me. So I mean, death hits different every kind of way. But I gotta pull this in. I have a question for you. Why is Mr. Boseman's death touching everybody? Is it because of the movies that he made, his personal accomplishments? Some of us may know him personally, actors, friends, but I'm talking about from a distance. From a distance, we feel like we have something in common. That death touch. So you know what that is? I have the answer for you. Simple. It's this thing that was put in us, created by the Almighty, and it's called love. The very substance that we hate to use and indulge ourselves in. That's the realness of you. That's why we feeling this pain or this anguish a little bit, because it's the love in everybody. See, it supersedes color. Hello. Oh yeah, I see it. All different nationalities are hurt by this. Let me tell you something. He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing that's amiss, folks. Everything he does is for a reason. And most of the time, it's to get our attention, to wake us up off his blue pill and get us on this red pill to see what's really going on out here, folks. He can use anybody to serve his purpose. Not the universe. Not these African and ancient Egypt ancestors. It's his purpose. And one day we're going to come to the realizing he going to have his way, whether we like it or not. When we send our prayers out to the family and the friends and his fans, man was dealing with some stuff. And we all have families that deal with issues like that. That's why we can't play around in this pandemic. This is what Mama be talking about. I said, boy, let me holler. Let me see you sometime, because you don't ever know what death is. Folks, this is a time. We just can't override this in our mind. If we have children, this is the time you sit down and you start talking to them about death. But if you don't know how to explain to yourself, get your book. It's right there. Start hitting up some ministers. Hello. Because this is a process we shouldn't be afraid. We should be all astonished and just bamboozled about this. I mean, it's all right. It's all right to be shocked on something. My cousin had to end up burying her father last week. I know how it feels. I text her. I've been there. To see the man stretched out in front of you that created you. Yeah, the line of the family. Yeah. It didn't seem normal, but see, I was at the funeral home for a while. Yeah, wasn't grieving much. I just want to spend time with the man. I done seen the man when he was living sleep. But this type of sleep, he wasn't going to be able to wake up right now. So I took the time. Oh man, the morticians, man, they do know our family. Hey man, take much time as you need, man. Because you don't get to see this shell of a person no more on an everyday basis. So you take the time. But I thank God to this man, this George Claybrooks fella, who took time and sat down with me and my brother, and he explained this death process. He reiterated, because somebody before him, grandmama, granddaddy, great aunts, great uncles, they laid that down before us. So it can be shocking of how death comes. Heart attack, stroke, car accident, a meteor falling out of the sky, or a bad storm or something. And then that's shocking, because you're not prepared for the action, but you should be prepared for the final destination. It shouldn't be no fear. That's why I am like I am today. And this is a good time to explain things like this. We shouldn't have death running around here scaring us, folk. And if death is scaring you like that, that means it's only one reason that it's doing you like that, because you're operating off the demon and not off of him. Because when you understand him, you understand death. Let's say that again. When you understand him, you understand death. You just don't push it off where everybody got to go sometime. But see, this is just the beginning, folk. These folks are not dead. They sleep. The book will tell you that. I know my dad, 6 feet under, he sleep. He's waiting. Wait, what they waiting on? That's the key question. What they waiting on? I mean, if you sleep, what's going to wake us up? What you waiting on? Oh, man, that's a powerful thing. What we waiting on? We all ought to be waiting. Like in the military, we ought to be standing attention. We can't, at the line on the track, waiting for the gun to go off. And we looking. We poised. We got in our position. We ready to take off. What we waiting on? Oh, man, we waiting on that horn, that trumpet, the return of the Messiah. That's what we waiting on. That's when the end is final, and then the beginning starts again, folks. This is a good time. Share this video, folks. Death should not be scaring and fearing us. We hate to miss people, not talking to them, not communicating with them, not texting them. You know, we hate that, not going to the riverbank fishing with them, or whatever the fun thing, if it's crocheting with them, not playing checkers with them, whatever it is that we used to do with our loved ones and our friends. Oh, I can make you angry sometime, man. Why did God have to take him? Why? See, that's why we're not God. He already done said in the book, his ways are not our ways. And it shows that. Hello? Our thoughts that's in this brain are not his thoughts. We can't handle his thoughts. He's in the already and in the not yet, preparing things. Awesome God, folks. He used this time to get our attention, because a lot of us have been rocked to sleep on the demon back here, worrying about chasing a dollar, worrying about looking pretty out here, worrying about what kind of rags we're going to put on, worrying about if we can go to the church house tomorrow in the middle of a pandemic. I'm going to keep it real, folks. I'm not going to play with nobody. I ain't been playing nobody since day one I was on here, and I ain't going to start. I'm on here to help our minds to be cultivated, to wake off some of the stuff that we doing out here, and we tripping, we falling over one another. Help some of our other brothers out here to get up off this racism garbage out here. Quit getting stuck on this skin out here. And it's a beautiful skin. I know it is. It's a pretty skin. Oh, my skin is pretty. Sure is. And there's some darker skin, some lighter skin. It's a different shade of skin that's pretty as well. Folks, it ain't about the skin. It's about what's within. It's the character of a man, of a woman that comes out. And how you can put it to work, to helping somebody, to loving somebody. That's why we feeling this man's death, because the love that he put in us. And we try to hide it sometimes. Folks, if we start being ourselves more, you can start being more true to yourself. But if you don't want to get hurt with your love out here, you better start looking who following him. Because these folk down here, they'll try to throw a banana peel up on you every now and then. Let me drop this in when I get out of here. Everybody, when you're a part of him, everybody that has come into my life, I'm going to bless you. And it's your chance, it's your choice to take it or leave it or receive it. Let me say that again. If I come into your life and I touch you, put my hands on you, you're going to get blessed. And keep this in mind, if anybody try to belittle me, or downtrodden me, do some worldly physical stuff to me, I don't have to come back on you. I don't have to, unless it's happening right there. He fights your battles. And it's a rough fight, folks. I done seen it happen. That's why I'm talking about it. Folks that done you wrong, done you some ill, and he come and visit them, and you have I have a conversation with him. Lord, did you have to do him like that? But these the same people done put you down for dead. And when you see him act, he ain't playing with you, folk. There's some things that the man can do to you upstairs you can't even comprehend. That's why I have it on him. Men of war. Love, war ready. I'm going to love you. But when it's time to fight, I'm ready. I ain't running, I ain't ducking, I ain't dodging. You ain't gonna see me with a camera in my hand filming somebody getting shot, getting a knee on their back, brother. That's the day for me to die. That's it. That's good trouble. And see, once we get past not being scared of good trouble, then we can get back to the peak of greatness of a black man, a black woman, black kings and black queens. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. Then when death is moving on, put a post out there. It's the future. It's the beginning. It's the next stage. We're not scared. We're not bent up. That's because we run around here with the demon. We don't have nothing in our mind to get us prepared. Old folks did. The 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and 50s, and 60s. These people had things together. When grandma and granddaddy went on in, we was prepared. The family got together. And that's what you call having a homegoing experience. See, this is the wake-up call. We weren't put to stay here. We're not vampires. This body is not immortal, but our soul is. It cannot die. But the body goes back to the dust. Now the soul had to decide where it's going to go. It's not hard. There's nothing sad about it. I like that. The homegoing, the transitioning. There also be some joy when a person leave up out of here. Not be too much sadness. Yeah, sure, I'm going to put it on me again. I don't want to see my dad be around. There's every now and then I want to pick up the phone and call the man because I'm used to talking to him. But I know he's in a better place. He's resting. I ain't trying to say that to make me feel good. I'm going by the book. Hello? I ain't talking because he's my dad. I'm going by the book. What he chose to do. You'll see me again if you do like I do. Do like the book. You can't pass the book. Because this same book is going to be there in the end. That's going to have your beginning. Hey, folks, stay up out here. Let's start loving one another. Quit running from love, folks. Quit being fearful out here. Just start having some good trouble in us. Quit being fearful out here. We're scared and afraid of the wrong thing. I'm going to tell you something. When you know him, you're not scared of nothing. You can kill the world in today if it floods 50 million feet of water. If the earth starts burning up all over, it is well, not with this body, but with my soul. And I know this is hard for some folk because we done left him, our first love. We done got away from him. We done took his precepts, his word, and we done put it on the back burner, and the demon become our forefront. This money, these houses, cars, these empires we trying to build out here. Come on, folks. This stuff, these rags, this skin, this house, this cars, and all this stuff, it's gonna go to waste. But in the end, we have to stand and give an account through this book. What we done. There's no fear. Why? If you do what's right, right will always follow you. And don't get me wrong, folks. We all done slipped up. We all have been taught by mama, daddy down here, by a grandparent, or by the spirit himself. We haven't been taught, so we're gonna fall short of some things. But when our mind get open, that's that blue pill getting done away with, and that red pill, when it opens your mind, that's when you're on a whole different path. Paul said it great. When I was a child, I done childish things. I played with childish things. I was doing things of a child. But when I become a man, I put away childish stuff. When I become a woman, I put away the girlish stuff. And I got to stand up and be just one for one man and not out here cheating and hoeing. Same thing, black man. When I become a man, I'm just like, oh, yes, beautiful women out here, but I don't even want to be with. Love her to the day we die. Hello, there it is. To see the beauty, I got to get out here. To see the beauty in the young woman that you marry. To see the beauty, the intimate beauty. And it starts to fade as she get older. But man, you know what you still seeing? You still seeing her beauty, even though the outside deteriorates, because it's the beauty inside of her that comes out. Some of our black men ain't there yet. That's how powerful love is. Hey, folks, stay up out here. Come together. Talk about this situation. This is a normal situation. Death is normal. And life is for sure. Hey, the next time, stay up out here.